Right. On to some Nerd News Network. I think that was enough of a tangent.
Yeah, we got tangented off Fallout show
Yeah.
pretty hard then.
The Rock
Oh
has
no.
missed out on being one of the highest earning actors in Hollywood for 2023. I think that's the first time he's not been top in 6 or 7 years.
Oh, if only he'd made Black Adam 2.
With Adam Sandler at 73 million, Margot Robbie at 59 million, and Tom Cruise at 45 million, coming in as the top 3 according to Forbes.
What did Adam Sandler do last year?
He signed a massive deal with Netflix, where he's made like 5 movies for Netflix.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and like all of them came out last year.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense now.
And that Tom Cruise is a little bit misleading.
Okay.
Because he owns Mission Impossible.
Oh, so he just makes money off it.
A lot of his money on Mission Impossible is back end, and as a producer, not as Tom Cruise as an actor.
Yeah.
So Tom Cruise probably made more than $45 million from films last year.
Yeah.
He just only got paid $45 million for his acting services.
Yeah.
And of course, that is just according to Forbes. These numbers aren't going to be exactly accurate. This will be best guesstimate.
Yeah.
Variety have reported that Deadpool and Wolverine will have a lot of cameos, with the Dopinder actor Karen Sunny saying, "Let's just say a lot of people travel to London."
I'm not surprised. We kind of have said this and kind of expected this, considering it's dealing with the TVA. Deadpool's clearly going to be going through different branch timelines. There's a lot of fun to be had there. Also, doesn't mean all the ones that got filmed get shown.
Exactly. They might just film loads to see what makes sense. By the sounds of it, Vinnie Jones was asked to return as Juggernaut, and he couldn't be asked.
No. Oh, that's such a shame.
Fun fact, Vinnie Jones used to live like 5 minutes away from me.
That's wild.
Yeah, he's a fucking nutcase.
That's why he was Juggernaut.
The New Boys marketing material, really leaning into current events.
Yeah, I've seen this. It's really leaning on the political run for president.
Yeah, like make America super again.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
We've said this a million times. The Boys makes fun of both sides. It absolutely does.
Yeah.
It definitely more heavily takes the piss out of the right wing. Yet the right wing continually miss it. Do you think this is them seeing how far they can push it before the right wing realizes? Or do you think this is them legitimately going, fuck, the right wing think we agree with them. We need to make it really obvious that they're the butt of the joke.
I think
because
both.
This is the most obvious they've been. Like, they've always been pretty obvious, but this is like.
I think this is like they're just going fuck it. We're just going to be as obvious as we like. Let's just put it in everybody's face now. Like, look, this is what we mean. Also, I've just realized we know Homelander is going to be dealing with that, like blowing that guy up. So he's probably going to be in a legal case.
They couldn't believe their luck.
they're literally just like mirroring what is going on.
There needs to be a joke about how Homelander has tiny hands at some point in this show.
No, he needs to sell golden shoes.
Oh no! Did you not see they tweeted about that?
No.
Yeah, no. From the Vault Twitter account, they tweeted about new golden shoes, and all the money is going to go towards Homelander's legal defense.
No.
Yeah. Let me just double check this quickly.
Oh no, that's great.
They tweeted about it.
I so hope that's just like the social media manager was like, guys, we need to do this idea real quick. Honestly, that's so good.
I'm sending you the tweet right now. I'm sending you the tweet literally right now.
They're so good.
If Horry's feeling up to it, will flash it up on screen now.
just giving me more words to I see.
Yeah. Today, Vault is proud to announce the Homelander high tops based on our greatest heroes' boots. These shoes will make you feel like you can fly. Available at a super deal of $777, with all proceeds going to his legal defense fund. Get yours before his Shamva trial ends on June 13th.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's
They do not miss. They are
that's
so quick with it.
100%. Social media manager was like, I have a great idea, and they've gone, yeah, run it.
Yeah. The social media manager is so quick
Or the
that
marketing team.
they're clearly allowed to work with almost impunity.
Yeah.
Because we know people who do social media for like larger companies, and the amount of times they're like, this meme that I've now got permission to use isn't funny anymore because it took too long to get it approved.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this.
Yeah,
season,
so am I. So am I. It's gonna be good.
Disney Plus projects such as Moon Knight, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Andor, and Kenobi are getting 4K UHD physical releases at the end of April.
Andor in 4K.
Mm-hmm. My brother in Christ. We got really worried because Disney like sold off their arm that does their physical production, and they like partnered up with Sony to take it over. It seems like that's actually because they want to get back into distributing physical media, but
they don't want the
can't be asked to
infrastructure
organize it
cost.
themselves. Yeah. So this might actually be a good thing.
Well, I mean,
I am all for anything that gets physical media out there, because now, if for whatever reason they decide to pull Moon Knight and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier off of Disney Plus forever, there is going to be someone somewhere
has a
with
copy.
a copy of it.
Yeah. Do you know what? Like, this is probably a stretch, but what if this is a big brain play for them to be like, kind of sweetening their relationship with Sony, because we're like, oh, look at all this revenue we're bringing in through digital media. Now, just let us do our thing with Spider-Man over here. Or we'll take that away.
Horry, do you have a particular favourite month of the year?
I do. It's my birthday month of June.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So for June, you would really, really like it if it was confirmed that The Bear Season 3, The Boys Season 4, The Acolyte, and House of the Dragon Season 2 will all air in June.
Yeah, that would make a really good birthday present.
Yeah, bearing in mind they're 4 shows that you really, really are excited for.
They are.
June is going to be fucking stacked.
It really is.
Because there's also... Is June not also when Deadpool 3 comes out, or am I smoking crack?
Maybe, or close to. You might be smoking, but...
July 26th,
July.
Not June. Still, crazy. Why have we got 4 peak TV shows all coming out at the same time?
I wanted to say, what if we get Rings of Power? But I think with the Boys and Amazon already got a show coming out, unlikely.
Yeah.
Not impossible.
Maybe off the back of it, but not at the same time.
The fact that we're going to have so much to watch. Well, the podcast technically only has 2 shows there to watch, but I will be watching all 4.
I mean, if I find a way to catch up with season 1 and 1 and 2 of The Bear, we might squeeze it in. But June is going to be very jam packed, and that would be the first thing to fall off the chopping block.
Yeah, and you don't watch House of Dragons, so
no, I'm not going to start.
I will be watching that, so I'm very excited for that.
6 seasons and a movie horizontal. These words have haunted us Community fans for a long, long time. The Community movie will begin filming this year. Joel McHale has confirmed it in a report from Deadline. He said, we know Danny's busy. We're going to work around him. It's being filmed this year.
Nice.
We are getting the Community film. I cannot fucking wait. It is finally happening.
The fans are going to be
Chevy
happy.
Chase won't be a part of it. That old bastard. God. Fucking hate Chevy Chase. I saw a really funny clip of Joel McHale on a podcast talking about it. And he was like, in my book, I've literally got a segment about how to fight him. And he's like, what? Like, how to, like, deal with him when he's... And he's like, no, how to physically fight him. He's like, there was a number of times, like, we were, like, advanced roughhousing is what he called it.
Advanced roughhousing.
Yeah. And
Love
it's
it.
like, and then I got in trouble because I accidentally dislocated his shoulder.
Sorry, officer. We weren't fighting. It's not assault. We were just having advanced roughhousery.
Just Chevy Chase might one of the scummiest people ever, and I don't know how he got away with it for as long as he did.
Well,
More interesting news, and like I've only got a point here, which is all Horry's got, but I do have something to add to this.
oh, okay.
At Emerald City Comic Con, Chris
Mm.
Evans said superhero films don't get enough credit. If they were easy to make, there would be a lot more good ones.
There is quite a lot of bad ones though as well.
There is no, it is so easy to make a bad comic book movie.
Oh yeah.
Just ask Zack Snyder.
Just ask Sony.
And he is absolutely right. Just because there's a lot of something doesn't mean it's easy.
No.
And I think this is what people they're like, oh, there's so many comic book movies, therefore it's easy. It's like, no, the good ones are just so good. And
Yeah.
everyone's chasing that high.
Yeah. I mean, look at Marvel. They hit so many bangers and then suddenly realized, oh shit, we're not hitting them anymore. This isn't actually as easy to keep this ball rolling.
And the beauty of a comic book movie as well is, because comic books are just raw art, they are.
Yeah.
You can do so much with a comic book movie creatively.
Mm.
Like, you can have so much fun with it. There's not enough fun being had with it. If you've listened to this podcast before, you're sick of hearing me say this. Let people have more fun.
Yeah.
But it's really funny because for a long time after Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. left, people tried to bait them into shitting on Marvel a lot. And they never really fell for it, but they didn't say nice things. They just didn't say anything. And now in the last few months, it's almost like they've been away from it long enough and they're seeing the shit people are giving it. And they're like, hold the fuck on. I made films that I'm proud of there. We worked really hard on them. You guys loved them and it made a boatload of money. Don't now act like they were bad.
Yeah. Do you know what I think it partly is as well? It's like RDJ finally spoke up on it. And I feel like Chris has gone, huh, okay, I can, if RDJ can do it, I'm free to speak my mind as well. It's almost like their PR trainings finally wore off.
And the thing I had to add was also while he was at Emerald City Comic Con, he was talking about the MCU further.
Oh.
And he said in his opinion, the best film he worked on was The Winter Soldier.
I knew that was where that was going.
Winter Soldier supremacy, motherfucker.